Hi everyone, and thanks once again for tuning in to Smash Factor TV. My name's Natalie Adams. So today with our video tip, we're going to help those of you who tend to miss the green high and right. And one of the subscribers had made a comment to me and got in touch to see if I could do a video on this. So the main problem that you're having if you're hitting your approach shots and they're missing high and right, or even if you're hitting your tee shots and you're seeing that you do hit this high right shot, is that the club face is open to the target that you're aiming at, and that's what's getting the ball to finish over on the right. So if we have a look at that, once you've set up, if I just put my alignment tool onto my club face here, as you're swinging in to that green on the approach shot, rather than the alignment tool facing directly down your target line, you've got your alignment, the alignment tool, so the aim of the face is too much to the right, and that's making that ball miss on the right hand side. Now you could also be, if you're hitting more of a slice, the ball starting to the left and then finishing on the right, that club face would be aiming to the left, but you would be swinging more left, so you'd be really cutting across that target line with your club face aiming down towards it, and that would give you a ball that started on the left but curved to the right. But if you're starting the ball on the right and it's finishing on the right, as you're swinging in and that club face is open to the targets, open to the green that you're hitting at. So we need to get that club face more under control for those of you who are struggling with that. So first thing I would do is just double check how you're holding the club. If your left hand has rotated too much around to the left, or your right hand is rotated too much around to the left, that will promote you to open that club face up as you swing the club. So first thing you want to do is check that grip. Make sure if you were holding a coin between your thumb and your index finger, that you can place that coin and it's on top of the handle. It's not rotated over to the left at all. Okay, next thing we want to do when you set up is make sure you're actually aiming that club face at the target and that you aren't setting up aiming that club face out to the right. So double check that the club face is going to the target. The easiest way to do that, if you don't have an alignment tool, just get a piece of blue tack and push a T-peg so it's onto that face and it's coming off at a right angle to the face, and make sure it's pointing where you want that ball to go. Okay, once you've set up, okay, check you have the correct ball position. If you're playing a mid-iron, it should be just left of centre. If you're going for a shorter club, so wedges, 9-iron, that should be centre of the feet, okay? Because ball position will also affect the club face as you're hitting the ball. Big thing when you swing is we want to make sure that as you swing, you're not twisting that club face open, so you're not turning the alignment tool to the far side of the target line, you're not turning the club face up to the sky. So when you take that club back, you want to really work on making sure that the club face keeps pointing downwards towards the target line, rather than turning the toe up, opening the face up, turning the grooves on the club face up towards the sky. The main issue you're having if your club face is open is when you're swinging back down, your club face is swinging in from this type of orientation. So whether it's on the far side of the target line or whether it's on the inside of it, the club face is too rotated upwards, so as you come in to hit, the club face is aiming to the right of that target. So work on that takeaway, make sure you keep the club face aiming down towards the target line as you take the club away, and when you're coming back into the ball, you want that club face down towards the target line so that you can strike down rather than it's turned up. Okay, so that's the main thing to work on. Get that club face more under control. Have a look at the video that we've done on making sure your wrist is in the correct position at the top. But if you can get that club face more under control and so that it's not as open, you'll stop missing the green high and to the right. You'll start hitting the target much more frequently. It's a game-changing golf tip.